Hey guys, Avatar here, welcome back. Up to rank 15, as you see. Going pretty hot with this custom mage deck that I actually haven't even decided to call something yet. Let's just call it Mage 3. How about that? Pretty cool mage deck actually. I started because there's a lot of Murloc decks. Who knows if I'll actually run in any right now, but been going against a lot of Murloc decks. So I started by just doing a crap ton of early game Murloc stoppage. So you see 2 Sentient Shield Masters, 2 Abominations, 2 Defender of Arguses, 2 Sun Fairy Protectors, and 2, where are they? Well, I guess that's it. So a lot of taunt. A lot of taunt. Ancient Watchers, that's what I was looking for. There they are. With a little bit of removal, you got your Frostbolts, you got your Fireballs. I put 2 Polymorphs in there just because the one weakness this deck really lacked was big scary things, which everyone has nowadays. So we got that. And then late game we do have quite a bit of punch as well. So we got Alexstrasza, Pyroblasts, a Beast, and the Black Knight, Sylvanas for good measure. Beats to situational, but as of right now, I could probably swap them in for something else, like maybe a Karn Bloodhoof. But I think a lot of people underestimate this card. I could probably even swap this out for maybe an Illidan. Both those choices are good right now if I want to stick with the legendary route. But right now, this card is just a really good card. Your opponent can't polymorph it or hex it. I mean, they could, but if they do that, then they don't get the death rattle. So people think that this card's not that good because they get the 3/3, but you have to realize that in order for them to get that 3/3, they have to pretty much trade very inefficiently for this card because I mean he's a fucking 9/7 for 6. Okay, so they're not going to be able to easily do 7 damage to him. They're going to probably have to have multiple cards cost to get them to that 3/3. So I think he's pretty good, and they're a threat they absolutely have to deal with. So he's but again he's like a lot of legendaries where he makes your lead bigger if you have one. Otherwise, if you're losing, if you put him down, then they already have board control and they'll probably be able to do it. But if you're winning, then he actually helps. Otherwise, not so much. This Alexstrasza and Pyroblast combo is fucking gnarly right now. The game I just played before I started casting this, I did Alexstrasza, and then followed by 2 Pyroblasts within like 4 turns of each other. And he was a priest, and he was able to like stay at 30 HP the entire game until I got her out. 2 Pyroblasts, it's just too much to handle. So I'm starting to play a lot of Mage lately just because I feel like they have, right now, a lot of flexibility. I don't know if I'd say that they're the best hero right now. I think probably the Paladin and Druids are still the best, kind of, and Warlock's really strong too just because of that card draw mechanic, but I like the Mage overall because she can have a lot of removal, and she's got a little bit of everything in her specific deck, so a lot of synergy depending on what kind of deck you want to play.
Jaina versus Uther.
Funny story, I actually lost to, believe it or not, a mage Murloc deck. It was very awkward, to say the least. He's not going to have much of an early game, so yeah, I lost to a mage Murloc deck. It was kind of awkward because he didn't play anything for the first 4 turns. And then he played like 3 Murlocs in a row. Then the next turn he buffed him with a Murloc War Leader and ended up doing like 12, 16 damage to me. And then by turn 8 he had a fucking Pyroblast ready. So it was actually pretty interesting, but I don't know if I'd try it myself because his whole strategy hinged on the fact that I didn't do anything with those first 4 turns, which I did, just didn't do enough. I hate this fucking card. I hate this fucking card so much. I just want to cast Frostbolt on it. Oh, God.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
Can't tell me how many times this card this is the mage's like worst enemy. You just can never remove the damn thing. Oh, he's got 2 of them. Lovely. Like, spells are hero powers, really? I can't do shit to it?
Job's done.
The A-bomb will handle with it nicely, unfortunately. I'm gonna take a shit ton of damage in the process. I mean, I can put a Sun Fury Protector down next turn and hope they trade with it. Save me a little bit of damage, but I'm taking 6 to the face right now. Oh wow, really? I think we'll do this just because
Job's done.
hopefully he trades both of them because he thinks it's a good trade, which it is until he realizes I'm about to play Abomination, which is gonna fuck him royally. Or he's got something up his sleeve. Really? Don't tell me you're gonna waste it on that. Okay, thank you. That's still a waste, but he wants to save his cards, which is fine. Alright. So we got a shit ton of value out of these two guys. And it does bug me that this deck can have so many... It's like designed against pre-aggro, but if you don't get that Ancient Watcher, Sun Fury Protector combo, you're pretty much boned. It's almost like you have to take like a bunch of inefficient taunts like Shield Bearer and whatever that freaking 1/4 taunt is, freaking Silverback Patriarch or something like that. I don't know why you would do that, because as soon as you kill it,
That was a mistake.
yeah.
I'm sorry. The light protects me.
Mind if I roll need?
Okay. Well, I have all the removal in my hand and nothing to do with it. So I'm not going to start wasting Frostbolts and Fireballs
I have no time for
one
games.
health creatures.
Job's done.
Let's see if he takes the bait. He very well might just fucking hopefully bypass her. I don't know. Or he might. I don't know. I mean, he could hit me with the True Silver and then just sack one of these and give me the other one. It's probably his best bet. Again, you know, but the thing is, that's efficient for Sylvanas. But for him, that's probably his best bet. Unless he has a silence.
I wonder.
If I were him, I'd whack with the True Silver Champion, sack the Loot Hoarder after I attack me with the 1/1. But that's okay. That's fine because I can get either one of those. But I would have attacked first with that in case I got it, which I did. Sweet. Just little mistakes like that. I've made some mistakes where
Move quickly.
it's a very, very small mistake when I make it, ends up just completely losing me the game, and I fucking hate when that happens.
I have no time for games.
Oh, interesting. Sylvanas. Well, Miss Sylvanas, I'm a mage, so I have the proper mechanics to deal with you. And we will play you. Watch it. Take the mage out. Yeah, we'll take the sheep out. Card, Alexstrasza, awesome. We'll see what happens here. He's pretty close to 15. I don't know if I want to play Alexstrasza turn 9. Let's see if he tries to rush me anymore.
My shield for Argus.
Yeah, he's gonna try to rush me. Okay, so ooh, the Black Knight. Not exactly what I was expecting, but I will take it. This is gonna be a nice combo here.
None.
So that.
Shields up.
All right.
Job's done.
So 2, 4, 5 for the taunt. It's a nice situation. Next turn we could Alexstrasza. I kind of want to save her to heal me back up in case he's got some like Avenging Wraths in his hand or something, but the power might be shifting now. I mean, I do have 2 Frostbolts and 2 Fireballs in my hand, and he starts playing some scary creatures. Depending on what he does here, we'll see. Rambo 7788 is not very decisive. Consecration. Okay, I'm down to 14 HP. Interesting. Doesn't help you out too much. I mean, you'll be able
My
to.
shield
Really?
for Argus.
Still's not really gonna do that much for you, buddy. I mean, you can do trades, but yep, you gotta trade it. You have to trade it. Just fucking trade it, dude. Oh my god, this guy. Okay. So I think we want to keep board control, so we will just crossbow that. We'll just put Sending there.
I got this.
There we go. Alexstrasza's gonna get to the point where she's really not gonna be useful one way or another unless I just sit on her in case I get low. Which I believe I have a shield block in this deck, so I could hypothetically use shield block and then after it procs just use her to get back up to wherever I was, but oh, rag. I need to get the fucking.
The light protects me.
It's alright. Hopefully he doesn't hit my Senjin or me. Okay. Awkward. Pyroblast. So we have a few options here. Fireball and then trade that, which is probably the smartest idea. But I'm still worried about only having 6 HP. I'm not sure what he could play to kill me. But if I Alexstrasza, I really don't have much of a play. I'm leaving too much of a chance. Well, I have to pretty much leave up everything to chance anyway, so actually what I'll do is I'll just fucking burn through my mana here and just kill him without sacrificing minions. Okay. So next turn we can Alexstrasza, unless he does something epic here and wins the game, which Avenging Wrath probably doesn't win the game.
To Northrend!
Neither does Argent Commander. What does he have to follow it up with though? Lebanon? No, that doesn't win him the game either. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, Alexstrasza is my only play, or my best play here, I should say. I mean, alternatively, I could Tink Master and Fireball and or fucking Defender Vargas, but
I bring life.
give us a little bit of breathing room.
I got this.
Take out the Commander.
Job's done.
Let's see what he plays here. If he tries to burn me down, we have Alexstrasza and Pyroblast. I don't. Does he win here? No. But that's awkward that he's going for me.
To Northrend!
Still doesn't win here. That's 7 damage. Alright, what else does he have in his hand? Oh, he just lost the game. That's why you never just ignore 8-8 on the field. I mean, he would have been able to completely take Alexstrasza out. I don't know if that... It definitely would have prolonged the game more. I don't know if it would have won him the game. I mean, he would have had a... He would have had a 4-2. Yeah, I probably still would have won. But... Especially top decking another Pyroblast. But hey. Not gonna complain about a win. Yeah, mages are just... Like I said, I don't think they're the strongest right now, but I like them a lot. I really do. They have a lot of variety. You can play them a lot of different ways, and that's what I like most about them. Whereas the Paladins, the majority of the Paladins they're pretty much control slow decks. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Paladins have like such awesome cards and efficiency with like Avenging Wrath, Hands, Tyrion.
You asked for it.
But and so is Druids. Druids are so slow as well. I don't like slow decks. I mean, this deck is kind of slow itself, but mages, I can like go back and forth with mages, and they just have efficiency as well. Alright. So I'd like to go second one of these games. Against the warrior. Most likely one turn kill warrior. The big warrior thing now, man, these fucking things change every day. Like I'll record a video and then like the next day or the next 2 days it'll be a completely different strategy they have. So now the big thing for warriors now is they love to have Alexstrasza in their deck. So they will fucking set an Alexstrasza, sit on a charge, and then turn 9 comes around, they drop Alexstrasza, reducing you to 15 health, and they charge her, which reduces you to fucking, what is it, 6 health, 7 health. So Yeah, 7 health, and it's nasty. There's really no counterplay to that unless you have a big taunt up. That's really the only counterplay. So, and if you want to say, well, you gotta burn them down, the other side of that is they could have molten giants just sitting there waiting for you to fuck with them. So.
Oh, if you're sure.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, if you're sure.
Alright, so I need a Defender Argus or a Sun Fury Protector to make these 2 4/5s actually do something. Another thing you gotta watch out with these warriors is Brawl. If you load the board up too much, it'll just brawl, and it just fucking sucks. So we should be, if we can get a shield block and our other Pyroblast, we should actually be fine. Especially if he's a 1-turn kill, because that shield block will just really fuck him over. But warriors are always a fucking question mark. So let's see what he plays here. Shield Slam. Okay, that's cool. I'm not mad. I mean, he would have had to remove it anyway. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, so either Acolyte of Pain for some card draw, or I could just Arcane Inflict for some card draw. Let's just Arcane Inflict. Fuck it. Abomination, Blood Mage. I'm probably not gonna be using Blood Mage against this fucking warrior, so put him out there for some distraction. He fucking got 9 cards in his hand. I don't know. I was playing a lot of Druid today, and I had a long, fucking heavy control Druid deck, and every time I played a warrior, it got down to we both ran out of cards and just taking fatigue damage. I'm taking fatigue damage. It's just fucking ugly. So this dude's got an effective health of fucking 42 right now. So I can almost guarantee you he's thinking, oh man.
Shields up!
Let the pain speak to me.
Just so much health to get through, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even though I have 2 Pyroblasts in my health, it's fucking 20 damage. It's only half of what he has. This deck isn't really built to... Jesus Christ. Alrighty then. I think we're gonna do that. I think we'll crossbow him at this point. That shouldn't have frozen because he has armor, so I don't know. Oh, it's because it's a spell, it's not a creature. This doesn't really help me because it's just gonna end up doing 2 damage to me. Yeah. This deck isn't built for fucking warriors who don't play cards, unfortunately. So, a good question I am gonna have is this gonna set his health and his armor to 15, or is he just gonna keep the armor? So that'll be interesting to see coming up here in a minute.
What will you do?
Alright, so here's where it's gonna get interesting, guys. Turn 9's for me, turn 9 can be for him. So is he going to play... Is he going to follow my Alexstrasza up with his own Alexstrasza?
Job's done.
Alright, so he keeps the armor, which is good to know. But now he's actually in killable range if he doesn't play some fucked up, crazy ass shit, which he very well could. But we have a Defender of Argus and a Shield Master next turn if we have to, if he doesn't kill me this turn. Which he probably can't, but these warrior 1-kill turns can be pretty crazy.
I wonder.
He definitely has enough cards in his hand to have some sort of random ass fucking play. Interesting. Okay. I'm okay with that. Because Alexstrasza did her job big time. Okay. So let's see if he has anything else up his sleeve. Let's throw on a Frostbolt for good measure.
Job done.
Alright, so now he's in a little bit of trouble. He needs another shield block, or he needs to start dropping Molten Giants like it's his job.
I can wait.
Grommash Hellscream works, but he just lost himself again. Unless, of course, he has 2 more Molten Giants. Yeah, alright, good game. Maybe what are the odds that I had 2 Power Blasts in my hand? Well, pretty high, because I'm confident third in my deck. Well played, my friend. So, even though my deck doesn't directly counter those types of warriors, Alexstrasza and 2 Power Blasts will counter most things. And that guy gave me all the time in the world to just draw cards and shit, so there you have it. So I like this deck. I scour the forums of Hearthstone and Hearthstone forums a lot to see all the kind of successful decks out there, and I be honest, like, some of my decks are similar to some of them, and some of them are completely different. This would be one of these completely, like, I haven't found any deck that resembles this deck pretty much at all. This is awkward. I don't want to keep. What am I going against? The Shaman? Shaman aren't really known for their fucking early game. I'll go with that. Okay. Black Knight's gonna be good. He's gonna sit in my hand for a while, but Earth Elemental's gonna eventually come in. This guy has a normal Shaman deck, which he probably does. The catch is just gonna be make sure he does not get anything crazy going. So I might have to use some removal, some fireballs, maybe a Pyro Blast on some of his bigger creatures. But as long as I can do that, he's gonna have a lot of removal. So I should be able to end up winning just because of Alexstrasza again. Give him out of 15 HP and we'll recover from that.
I hope you like my
Okay, let's see his play here. Does he spend a card to remove it, or does he just whip that into it, or is he bypassing it completely? Okay. Alright. That's interesting. So, we do not want that Unbound Elemental to get crazy, so we will Fireball it. Like that.
If you're sure.
Next turn, Shield Master and or Arcane Intellect, depending on what he does here. Arrow Spirit will mean Shield Master. Because it trades nicely with all of them. Of course, he will probably have some sort of... Should probably kill this just so I couldn't fork Lightning the 2, but... We'll see what he's got. He's only got 3 mana. So he could Lightning Storm, but... Lightning Storm still probably means he trades well. Lightning Bolt. That's fair. Does he have another Lightning Bolt? Ooh, really? Interesting. Okay. I'm alright with that. Because I have another one. So, I mean, he overloaded himself and spent 2 cards kind of on that other one. And he took 3 damage in the process, so let's see what he does here. Hex, okay. So he's really wasting, I mean, he really thinks he's going to have the advantage by having these 2 in the deck. Which, I mean, it's not completely wrong for him to think that. Oh, now it is. Alright, so I'm getting some good card draw here. He's probably just getting pissed as fuck. So, I mean, he can clear my board right now, but he's gonna have to get rid of these fucking wolves. Like, these wolves are pissing me off. Okay. Okay. Right. Interesting. Got 2 fucking Acolyte of Pains. They're really starting to bust my chops here.
Hey, speak to me.
Job's done.
Alright. Even though I had a lot of taunt, he was able to pretty much remove it all, which is starting to scare me because he's been able to do significant damage to me. I'm not really liking the way this game is going right now. I'm trying to save my fucking removal for something bigger than a 4/4, but I might have to spend the 4/4. Come on, just fucking kill your fucking one. Oh, he's got to trigger fucking 4/4. What you got, buddy?
My shield for Argus.
Okay. Alright, so... Alright, we need to get this shit on the road. We got 2 polymorphs, so if he plays anything big, we're okay with it. We'll kill him there, and we will Ancient Watcher.
Job's done.
Next turn, Defiant of Argus and or Sunfear Protector, depending on what happens here. Got 7 cards in my hand, he's got 6. He's got a board advantage, he's got life advantage. I'm about to enter late game here. Really? He's got a lot of spell power on the field right now. Yep. Fuck. Fucking A. Alright, Alex Straws, you bastard. Fuck. I mean, we have polymorphs. We might start using our polymorphs. I really don't want to, though. Shit.
What to do? What to do?
Team Master this point would just fuck us over big time if we end up turning one of these into a 5/5. Man, this is not good at all.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm just trying to stall until I can find some sort of play to play here. I need to save this polymorph for... Oh my god. Maybe he doesn't have the things... Oh, or he could just win the game right there. Cool. Jesus fuck. Alright. Well, that's what you... that's what I get for assuming this shaman is a normal shaman. And it's just playing the game for late game. So, what could I have done differently that game? I could have been a lot more aggressive with my removal. But, honestly, I was assuming, again, that's my biggest mistake, that he was having Earth Elementals, Flame Elementals, maybe a fucking Rag, waiting to bring those out. But sometimes when you do that, you end up losing to a Bloodlust, so... That's the biggest thing with Shaman, though, is... They are able to, if they get board control, they're able to keep that board control very easily, and
You asked for it.
it's difficult. It really is, because they have so much removal, and so much of that removal can be efficient that turn. And yes, they get overloaded next turn, but I mean, once they have those 2/3s, I mean, you saw, even though he burned a lot of cards and he was kind of inefficient in getting rid of all my taunts I was playing, he still was able to do it. So. In the end, you know, at the end of the day, even though there might have been inefficient trades, he still won the game because of it. You know, my Shootmaster on paper should be able to trade with those wolves, and you know he should be able to take both wolves out and still have 1 HP left. But when you start talking about lightning bolts, and you start talking about fucking his axe and stuff, shit changes. Alright, a Druid is going to be a late game Druid again. I'm actually doing pretty well against Druids. Now that I say that, we'll probably lose, but... Yep, come at me, Boppy. Oh. Alright, Frostbolt. We're actually coin pain here.
Speak to me.
Let's see if he wastes something on it. Maybe a claw. I'm okay if he claws it. Wrath. I'm okay with that as well. Same thing. Gets me a card, gets him a card. I get an Ancient Watcher, get a Beast. Alright, I'm liking my hand right now. So Druid is the biggest thing we gotta look out for is the fucking Ancient of Wars, and then fucking Rags and Ysera's. A lot of legendaries in Druid decks. So we could Frostbolt and then fire Flame Blast the thing coming back at it, but why not? The Harvest Golem is just, it's really just, it's like the most efficient card in the game. It's just too crazily good. Like you almost can never get a 2-for-1 trade out of it, or you know, a straight up trade for
Where
it.
shall I strike?
Ever. We could polymorph it, but I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more scarier things down the road. So I think Fireball here is what's in need. Buffing this would have done nothing because I can make it a 5/6, or I can just make it a 4/5, and it doesn't trade well with the through the claw. Could put the Beast down next turn because he's not going to have that much to actually get rid of it. I don't think that's what I'll actually do. Yeah, see, this is a control guy. He's not, he's like, this fucking priest ain't playing shit. He's not cycling his cards. He ain't doing nothing, so. We'll play the Beast, and we'll see what happens.
I must safeguard the land.
Interesting. Okay. Extras. Alright. So, let's see what he has. He could potentially buff the shit out of the Keeper of the Grove to kill him. He'd have to buff the shit out of him, though. He could potentially Starfall the Beast and then Keeper of the Grove him, which would leave him with a 3/3. But kind of gets, it's a 2-for-1 trade in the process. So he does have a Starfall in his hand. He's pretty boned. Oof, don't tell me he's gonna take 9 damage to the face. He's got 9 attack. This is nothing to be trifled with. Swipe, okay. Alright, there's still one short. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. People might disagree with me, but I think that's a fucking fair trade all day. I think that's a fair trade. Let's put the Defender of Argus up with
My shield for Argus.
Alright, that way both these trade with that, preferably. So yeah, I mean the Beast took, he gave him 9 damage to his face. Good away from Polymorph. He took 9 damage to his face, he killed his Keeper of the Grove, and he used a swipe to remove it. You know, it's efficiency on a stick here. He's not going to be happy with this. Trade that. There we go. Okay. Bad news is we do not have any more hard removal. I mean, we have a Pyroblast if we need to use it on him. We can. Or anything big he plays, I should say. Ancient of War. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Defender of Argus. Alright, so we have a couple strategies here. Which is the best, I'm not sure right now. We could be aggressive and we can just straight out be like, oh, here's a 10 Pyroblast to the face. And then hope over the next couple turns we draw the other Pyroblast and win.
I wonder.
Could Pyroblast this and try to maintain board control. The problem is if we Pyroblast this, leaves with one more Pyroblast left in the deck, as well as very little removal left. But I think I want to be safe in this game because I have no idea what this guy has. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to be safe and see if he plays anything else epic. Another one, okay. That's fine.
Shields up!
I think we just honestly start to try to get some more cards here. So we protect our defender, although it's really not protecting that much. And we are intellect. Sylvanas will help us. Shoemaster will help us. Let's do that. There we go. So his best play here would be to swipe the Abomination if he has his second swipe in his hand, because that would remove everything except for his 5/10.
What to do?
Swipe?
None.
Nope, black. It's not as good a swipe because the Defender of Argus still has 3/1 left. He's getting low as fuck.
Shields up!
Go straight for me? No? Okay. Alright, so the best play here is probably going to be the Sylvanas and then Taunter.
I have no time for games.
My shield for Argus.
Job done.
There's really not an easy way out of this unless he can silence her with another Keeper of the Grove, which he very might well have. If he does, then he can get through for what, 9, 11 damage? Otherwise, this Sylvanas is gonna be a big trade for us. That doesn't help. That just gives Sylvanas another option to steal. Another good option to steal. Oh, he fucking drew Keeper of the Grove. What a bastard. What a oh, maybe he didn't.
I must
Yep,
safeguard.
yes he did. Alright. You gonna go straight for me or you gonna remove? How many cards does he have left? He's blowing through these cards. Alright. Alright, buddy. Ancient Watcher does not help me here. Ice Block. Fuck me. Polymorph. Okay. This is awkward, guys. This is real awkward. Okay, so what I'm thinking is polymorph this guy, trade that, trade a little bit more than 5 damage.
Job done.
So what's gonna happen is he's gonna try to kill me. Ice Block's gonna proc. Next turn we can Alex draws it back up to 15 and see what happens. He has exactly 7 damage. I don't know why he's trying to play anything. He should just try to kill me and then see.
My shield
What
for
happens?
Argus.
Question is he gonna be able to get 15 damage on the board? That's a real question. So that's 3, 6, 9. Oof, yeah. Depends how much health he leaves me with. Ah, you bastard! Leaves me with 1 HP. So nothing I could possibly do here is gonna win me the game because he's got 12 HP. Doesn't help my friend. I can do 11 damage. That's about it. Fuck. Well, that was a fun game. I'm trying to think if there's any other fucking possible combination I can do here.
I wonder.
There is not. He's got 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15 damage exactly. Well, I'm gonna give him the satisfaction of killing him. Glad he armored up. Well, shit. There's a good possibility I should have just hit him with a fucking fireball earlier. Or a pyroblast instead of fucking around. I don't know.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Alright. Comes a fucking rush deck in our face.
You asked for it.
This isn't good. This isn't a good start. Oh, fuck me. Well, we got a Shield Master on turn 4. Might be a little bit too late. Yeah, these fucking rush decks are... if it's a rush deck, it might just be an efficiency deck, which we probably still lose to. Efficient Warlock decks is usually what I play if I'm not playing my mage, but it's fucking crazy strong. Basically just have all the efficient neutral cards, so Harvest Golems, Sunshatter Clerics, Defender of Arguses, Dark Iron Dwarves, fucking Knife Junglers, and then you have like Blood Imps, Flame Imps. Did he really just not do anything? Is he giving me this opportunity? Well, I'm loading my hand up if you're not gonna play anything, buddy.
If you're sure.
Maybe he's like trying a different Murloc strategy where he's just gonna play 6 of them. Oh, come on. Turn 4, Twilight Drake. Look at you, buddy. Look at you go. Sorry.
Oh, if you're sure.
I'm sorry.
I hate that fucking play. Let me load up my hand and then turn 3 Twilight. Oh, fuck you, dude. And he plays another one, naturally. Oh, this could really bite us in the ass here.
Oh, if you're
Or
sure.
it doesn't bite us in the ass and I'm left. Let's play that blood damage.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't think this is a. I don't know if it doesn't necessarily say it's a 50-50 chance, but I see more likely than not it's a 1/1 squirrel. I very rarely see a double sword. That's why I almost try to never target my character. What are you doing now? He's gonna play a Molten Giant now, or not a Molten Giant, the Green Giant. What the fuck the Green Giant is? Get light less for every other card in your hand. What is he even doing? I don't know what he's doing, guys. I have no fucking clue what he's doing. Let's play some Shield Master. That. So he's clearly gonna have some sort of huge combo coming out eventually. So we need to try to pull some Pyroblast and just burn him down as quickly as possible. I think.
Shields up.
Okay, that's not a huge combo.
For Argus.
Neither is that. Crossbow will take care of him nicely. What's he gonna do to that? Nope. That doesn't make sense. You have no mana now. Well, why would it? I'm not even gonna ask. So I could play there, so I'll do that. It's a little bit risky because Alexstrasza. I really like using Alexstrasza more offensively than I do defensively, simply because I mean, like you saw last game, like if you use her for full effect, and I got 14 HP out of her, I still lost. So, I do not have any AoE removal in this deck, even though I am a mage. So no flame strikes, no blizzards. It's all about the, you know, trading efficiency. Ooh. It's never a good thing to do, buddy. I think we taunt Sylvanas next turn. Oh, nice.
I have no time for games.
We need to get him down under 10, and then just wait for a pyroblast. Most warlocks don't have that many ways to heal themselves. We saw that one siphon soul that he got rid of, but that's only a little bit of healing. So is this his second? Nope, he's putting it away. That'd be his entire turn if he siphon souls that, most likely though. So if we can get that point, we just need a fucking pyroblast. Faceless manipulator, interesting. And then shadow bolt. Soulfire. Okay. That he just made a horrible play. I don't know if he's.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now he's realizing what he did. So he probably should just surrender at this point because he just wasted like 3 cards. And I think I just won. No, not quite. Not quite.
Let none survive.
Actually, no, I won.
Shields up.
Good, I would put Defender Vargas down for an extra 2 damage, but then I wouldn't have been able to fire blast. So, where's good?
Well played.
Here come the Molten Giants. And will he taunt the Molten Giants? He's taking soul. Oh, he just gave me a Molten Giant.
Thank you.
My eyes.
Does he not understand how to play cards in the proper order for? Yeah, okay. I feel like that wasn't really much of a win, right? I mean, it's hard to take that as a win because if he would have made those proper plays, I might have lost, but I don't know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.